We'd get up before sunup to get the work done up. We'd work in the fields till the sun had gone down. And we've stood and we've cried as we've helplessly watched a hailstorm beating our crops to the ground. We've gone to bed hungry many nights in the past, in the good old days when times were bad. No amount of money could buy from me the memories that I have of them. No amount of money could pay me to go back, live through it again. I've seen Daddy's hands break open and bleed, and I've seen him work till he's stiff as a board. And I've seen Mama lay and suffer in sickness, in need of a doctor we couldn't afford. Anything at all was more than we had in the good old days when times were bad. We've got up before and found ice on the floor where the wind would blow snow through the cracks in the wall. And I couldn't enjoy then having a boyfriend. I had nothing decent to wear at all. So I longed for a love that I never had in the good old days when times were bad. No amount of money could buy from me the memories that I have of them. No amount of money could pay me to go back, live through it again in the good old days when times were bad. In the good old days when times were bad. So you found someone else, now you're going to leave. Did she tell you I don't love you? Did you really believe? On the floor by the door, I'll be down on my knees, for the only way out is to walk over me. Now you don't hear and you don't feel, but I know you can see. And just to prove how I love you, I'll crawl at your feet. Just look down at the ground where your footprints will be, 'cause the only way out is to walk over me. You have put me just as low as anyone ought to go, but I lay down beside what's left of my pride. If you go, then you'll know, 'cause you can't help but see that the only way out is to walk over me. Yes, the only way out is to walk over me. Thank you very much. I've never walked through the doors of a barroom or tasted the flavor of wine, and I've never danced to the songs never dressed for the eyes of a stranger to sow seeds of lust in his mind. And I never walked down that road of temptation to leave dirty footprints behind. But there's always a first time, and if you don't change, then I think the first time can be arranged, can be arranged, can be arranged. Thank you. We can't always both be right. We sometimes disagree. But you've got the right to speak your mind, and it's the same with me. When the anger's at an end and you weren't inside my arms again, all you've got to do to make it right is just touch your woman, touch your woman. Everything's gonna be alright. Touch your woman, touch your woman. Let me know, let me know everything's alright. Now there are times when I should be strong, when I'm awfully weak, when the sudden blows of life have brought me to my knees. A woman needs a helping hand, she needs someone to understand, needs a man she loves to help her stand. Touch your woman, everything's gonna be alright. Touch your woman, let me know, everything's alright. And when the busy day is done and you lay by my side, you know exactly what it takes to keep me satisfied. You know exactly what I need, and I always sleep with me, thanking God that you belong to me. Touch your woman, everything's gonna be alright. Touch your woman, let me know, everything's alright. The man I loved had a selling route, selling goods from house to house. And I knew my mama would never stand for me stepping out with a traveling man. My mama bought things he was selling, but mama didn't know, and I sure wouldn't tell him. That behind her back I was making plans to meet somewhere with that traveling man. Yeah, that traveling man was a good bit older, but a girl needs arms to hold her. Mama didn't know, 'cause I done told her she wouldn't understand me stepping out with a traveling man. My mama didn't allow me to go in court, and I'll tell lies, but I reckon I oughtn't. Oh, but she'd have given me the back of her hand if she'd have seen me with that traveling man. So I tell my mama that I reckon I ought to go to the spring and fetch us some water. traveling man. And I'm really gonna miss that traveling man. I can see you're disappointed by the way you look at me, and I'm sorry that I'm not the woman you thought I'd be. Yes, I've made my mistakes, but listen and understand, my mistakes are no worse than yours, just because I'm a woman. So when you look at me, don't feel sorry for yourself. Just think of all the shame you might have brought somebody else. You just let me tell you this, then we'll both know where we stand. My mistakes are no worse than yours, just because I'm a woman. Now a man will take a good girl and he'll ruin her reputation. But when he wants to marry, well, now that's a different situation. He'll just walk off and leave her to do the best she can, while he looks for an angel to wear his wedding band. I know that I'm no angel, if that's what you thought you found. I was just a victim of a man that let me down. Yes, I've made my mistakes, but listen and understand, my mistakes are no worse than yours, just because I'm a woman. Oh, my mistakes are no worse than yours, just because I'm a woman. Thank you very much. From porch on a summer afternoon, in a straight back chair on two legs, leaned against the wall. As I watched the kids a-playing with June bugs on a string, and chased the glowing fireflies when evening shadows fall. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the fields nearby. Honeysuckle vine clings to the fence along the lane. Their fragrance makes the summer wind so sweet. And on a distant hilltop, an eagle spreads its wings. A songbird on a fence post sings a melody. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the fields nearby. Walking home from church on Sunday with the one you love, laughing, talking, and making future plans. And when you folks ain't looking, you might steal a kiss or two while you're sitting in the porch swing holding hands. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets
like to do a song for you now that tells a true story about one of my most memorable childhood memories. It's a song called The Coat of Many Colors. Back through the years I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth, and I recall a box of rags that someone gave us, and how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, but every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, so in every piece with love she made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. And as she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it as Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors that Mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both the shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the children laughing and making fun of me in my coat of many colors that Mama made for me. And oh, I couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich, and I told them of the love that Mama sewed in every stitch, and I told them all the story Mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. They didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see. One is only poor, only if they choose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. In my coat of many colors my mama made for me, made just for me. Thank you.
Okay, everybody. I know this is your day off, but I need you to work with me a minute. I know I pay minimum wages. Come on. Everybody that works, give me a hand. Everybody that needs to be working, give me a hand. Come on. This is your song. I tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come to life. And I jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They'll just use your mind, but they'll never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, and the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. You just step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. But you're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in. The tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll
someone gave us, and how my mama put the rags to use. Now there were rags of many colors, but every piece was small. I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, sewing every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. While Mama sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, I hope this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me was made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. And although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors Mama made for me. And so with patches on my breeches, holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school just to find the others laughing and making fun of me in my coat of many colors Mama made for me. And oh, I couldn't understand that, 'cause I felt I was rich, and I told them of the love that Mama sewed in every stitch. Well, I even told them all that story that Mama told me while she sewed, and why my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand that, and I tried to make them see that one is only poor only if they choose to be. Oh, it's true we had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors Mama made for me, 'cause she made it just for me.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you each step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memories, that's all I am taking with me. Goodbye, please don't cry. We both know that I'm not what you need, but I will always love you. I will always love you. And I hope life will treat you kind, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. Oh, but above all of Here you come again. Just when I've begun to get myself together, you waltz right in the door, just like you've done before, and you wrap my heart around your little finger. Here you come again. Oh, just when I'm about to make it work without you, you look into my eyes and lie those pretty lies, till pretty soon I'm wondering how I came to doubt you. All you gotta do is smile that smile, and there go all my defenses. Just leave it up to you, and in a little while you're messing up my mind and filling up my senses. Here you come again. Oh, and looking better than a body has a right to, and shaking me up so that all I really know is here you come again. And here I go. Oh, get it, Steve. Now go to help him out. All you gotta do is smile that smile, and there go all my defenses. Just leave it up to you, and in a little while you're messing up my mind and filling up my senses. Woo! Here you come again. You thought I wouldn't make it, didn't you? Looking better than a body has a right to, and shaking me up so that all I really know is here you come again. And here I go. Here I go. Here you come again. 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 Oh, come on in, darling. Love is like a butterfly, as soft and gentle as a sigh. The multicolored moods of love are like its satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Now I feel it when you're with me. It happens when you kiss me. That rare and gentle feeling that I feel inside. Your touch is soft and gentle. Your kiss is warm and tender. Whenever I am with you, I think of butterflies. Love is like a butterfly. The multicolored moods of love are like its satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Your laughter brings me sunshine, and every day is springtime. And I am only happy when you are by my side. How precious is this love we share, how very precious, sweet and rare. Together we belong like daffodils and butterflies. Love is like a butterfly, as soft and gentle as a sigh. The multicolored moods of love are like its satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Thank you. Boy, it is hot up here. I think they call you folks fans. Now get to fanning me. I need my fan I got while we was in Japan this summer. As they say, perspiration running off me like sweat. I want to do a song for you now that's one of the sadder songs that I've ever written. It's a song that I wrote a long, long time ago, and I recorded this in one of my very first RCA albums. And it never did get much play on the radio back then because it was a little bit touchy, because it talked about a young girl that got in trouble thinking some guy loved her and he really didn't, and he ran off and left her having a baby. And so I hope you'll enjoy it now that I've made it even more pitiful than it is. But that's me, I never know when to hush. Anyway, it's a song I call Down from Dover. I know this dress I'm wearing doesn't hide the secret I have tried concealing. When he left, he promised me that he'd be back by the time it was revealing. The sun behind a cloud just cast a crawling shadow o'er the fields of clover. And time is running out for me. I wish that he would hurry down from Dover. He's been gone so long. When he left, the snow was deep upon the ground. And I have seen a spring and summer pass. Now the leaves are turning brown. Show itself 'cause the waiting's almost over. But I won't have a name to give it if he doesn't hurry down from Dover. You see, I loved him more than anything, and I could not refuse him when he needed me. One I loved, and I just can't believe that he was using me. He wouldn't leave me here like this. I know it can't be so, it can't be over. He wouldn't make me go through this alone. No, he'll be coming down from Dover. Understanding when they found out, they just sent me from the home place. My daddy said if folks found out, why he'd be ashamed to ever show his face. My mama said I was a fool. She did not believe it when I told her. Time is here, and it's lonely in this place where I'm lying. Our baby has been born, but something's wrong. It's much too still. I hear no crying. I guess in some strange way she'd never have a father arms to hold her. So dying was her way of telling me he wasn't coming down from Dover. From Dover.
to do a song for you now that's kind of a special little song to me. A lot of folks that follow my career know that I write a lot of sad songs, and this one is absolutely pitiful. It's true. It's a story about a little girl and her puppy dog, and I call it Me and Little Andy. Late one cold and stormy night, I heard a dog barking. Then I thought I heard somebody at my door knocking. I wondered who would be outside in such an awful storm. Then I saw a little girl with a puppy in her arms. Before I could say a word, she said, "My name is Sandy, and this here is my puppy dog, and his name is Little Andy." Standing in the bitter cold in just a ragged dress, then I asked her to come in, and this is what she said. "Ain't you got no gingerbread? Ain't you got no candy? Ain't you got an extra bed for me and Little Andy? Had a cake, a baker's man, but my money ran away again, and we was all alone and didn't know what we could do. I wondered if you'd let us stay with you. Giddy up, trotty horse, going to the mill. Can we stay all night? If you don't love us, no one will. I promise we won't cry. London Bridge is falling down. My daddy's drunk again in town, and we was all alone and didn't know what we could do. I wondered if you'd let us stay with you. She was just a little girl, not more than 6 or 7. That night as they slept, the angels took them both to heaven. God knew little Andy would be lonesome with her gone. Now Sandy and her puppy dog won't ever be alone. Ain't you got no gingerbread? Ain't you got no candy? Don't you got an extra bed for me and Little Andy?
Everybody feeling good tonight? I want to say a great big hello to the most exciting and beautiful city in the world, and the sweetest people I've ever known. I
This is called My Tennessee Mountain Home, and I'll dedicate this to all my folks back in the Smoky Mountains. And you'll relate to this because you're from small town, right?
Got it.
Sitting on the front porch on a summer afternoon, in a straight back chair on two legs, leaned against the wall. As I watched the kids a-playing with their June bugs on string, and chase the glowing fireflies when evening shadows fall. And honeysuckle vine clings to the fence along the lane. Their fragrance makes the summer wind so sweet. And on a distant hilltop an eagle spreads his wings, while a songbird on a fence post sings a melody. In my Tennessee mountain home, where life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets singing in the fields nearby. And walking home from church on Sunday with the one you love, just laughing, talking, making future plans. And when you see the folks ain't looking, well, you might steal a kiss or two while you're sitting in the porch swing holding hands. You've done that, ain't you? In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets singing in the fields nearby. In my Tennessee mountain home.
That's a sweet song.
Boy, you sound like a partying crowd to me. You folks like to party? Would anybody like to go to a party with me tonight? Somebody told me they was having one 2 doors down, and they say that we're all invited, but we gotta have our own date, and I don't have one. Can I take him? That'd be all right? 2 doors down, they're laughing and drinking and having a party, but 2 doors down, they're not away that I'm around. Oh, but here I am, just to cry my heart out, feeling sorry, but then having a party, just 2 doors down. So I think I'll dry these useless tears and get myself together, and I think I'll mosey down the hall and have a look around. 'Cause I can't stay inside this lonely room and cry forever. I think I'd really rather join 2 doors down. I would, 'cause 2 doors down, they're laughing and drinking and having a party, but 2 doors down, they're not aware that I'm around. Over here I am, no longer crying or feeling sorry, but we're having a party, just 2 doors down. But I can't believe I'm standing here dry-eyed, all smiles and talking, and making conversation with the new love I have found. So I ask him, would you like to be alone? And we start walking, going down the hall to my place where 2 doors down, yeah, 'cause 2 doors down, they're laughing and drinking and having a party, but 2 doors down, they're not aware that we're around. Oh, but here we are, we're feeling everything but sorry. We're having our own party, 2 doors down. Everybody, oh, oh, oh.
going to do this with no music tonight, just us, if that's okay with the band. You hold off and we might let you play later, okay? All right. I know it's going to be hard to contain yourself, but just wait just a minute. Okay. Oh, sometimes I go walking through fields where we walked long ago in the sweet used to be. And the flowers still grow, but they don't smell as sweet as they did when you picked them for me. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, how I wish we could go back in time. And do you ever think back on old memories like that? Or do I ever cross your mind? Yeah. Oh, how often I wish that again I could kiss your sweet lips like I did long ago. And how often I long for those two loving arms that once held me so gentle and close. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, how I wish we could go back in time. And do you ever think back on old memories like that? Or do I ever cross your mind? When old memories appear, my eyes won't stay clear. When I think of those happier times. And do you ever recall these old memories at all? Or do I ever cross your mind? Or do I ever cross your You're going to help us out. Everybody clap your hands. Band, you can sing. Anita, you can join in with us. Strings, horns, anybody can help us if they want to. Come on, let me hear what you can do out there. I told you was going to be a star. Oh, how often I wish that it then I could kiss your sweet lips like I did long ago. Okay, you sure you want to try this? I'm going to embarrass you real bad. You're not going to look good with the folks back home, but that's okay. Blame it on me, all right? Well, sometimes I go walk in the fields where the walk will go and the sweet used to be, and the flowers to grow, but they don't smell as sweet as they did when you think of me. When I think of you, and I can listen to you, how I wish, we could go back in time. And do you ever think back on the memories like that? Or do I ever cross your mind? Thank you, thank you. I tumbled out of bed and I stumbled.
To do a song for you now that's kind of a special little song to me. A lot of folks that follow my career know that I write a lot of sad songs, and this one is absolutely pitiful. It's true. It's a story about a little girl and her puppy dog, and I call it Me and Little Andy. Late one cold and stormy night, I heard a dog barking. Then I thought I heard somebody at my door knocking. I wondered who would be outside in such an awful storm. Then I saw a little girl with a puppy in her arms. Before I could say a word, she said, "My name is Sandy, and this here is my puppy dog, and his name is Little Andy." Standing in the bitter cold in just a ragged dress, then I asked her to come
Ain't you got no gingerbread? Ain't you got no candy? Ain't you got an extra bed for me and little Andy? Had a cake, a baker's man, but my money ran away again, and we was all alone and didn't know what we could do. I wondered if you'd let us stay with you. Giddy up, trotty horse, going to the mill. Can we stay all night? If you don't love us, no one will. I promise we won't cry. London Bridge is falling down. My daddy's drunk again in town, and we was all alone and didn't know what we could do. I wondered if you'd let us stay with you. She was just a little girl, not more than 6 or 7. That night as they slept, the angels took them both to heaven. God knew little Andy would be lonesome with her gone. Now Sandy and her puppy dog won't ever be alone. Ain't you got no gingerbread? Ain't you got no candy? Don't you got an extra bed for me and little Andy?
This is called My Tennessee Mountain Home, and I'll dedicate this to all my folks back in the Smoky Mountains. And you'll relate to this because you're from small town, right?
Got it.
Sitting on the front porch on a summer afternoon, in a straight back chair on 2 legs, leaned against the wall. As I watched the kids a-playing with their June bugs on a string, and chase the glowing fireflies when evening shadows fall. And honeysuckle vine clings to the fence along the lane. Their fragrance makes the summer wind so sweet. And on a distant hilltop an eagle spreads its wings, while a songbird on a fence post sings a melody. In my Tennessee mountain home, where life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets singing in the fields nearby. And walking home from church on Sunday with the one you love, just laughing, talking, making future plans. And when you see the folks ain't looking, well, you might steal a kiss or two while you're sitting in the porch swing holding hands. You've done that, ain't you? In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets singing in the fields nearby. In my Tennessee mountain home.
That's a sweet song.
You know, in every kid's life, there's always a pet, and usually it's a puppy dog. And I'd like to do a song for you now about a little puppy dog that I had when I was growing up. And its name was Cracker Jack. Here's the story. Once I had a little dog, I named him Cracker Jack. He had a spot around one eye that looked just like a patch. His legs were way too long and he was awkward as could be. Why, he wasn't much to look at, but he looked all right to me. I'd found him by the riverbank just wandering about. He was cold and hungry and his ribs were sticking out. I snapped my fingers, whistled when he came, I picked him up. Of course, I was just a kid and Cracker Jack was just a pup.
So I took him home and fed him till he couldn't eat no more. And I took him to my room and put a blanket on the floor. After that, beside my bed is where he'd always sleep. And each night in my prayers I'd pray the Lord his soul to keep. Cracker Jack, the best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that, a playmate, a companion. He was love and understanding. That was Cracker Jack. The best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that. Why, everything a kid could want I had in Cracker Jack. The old Cracker Jack would run to meet me after school each day. And he'd jump and wag his tail and look at me as if to say, I love you and I missed you and I'm glad you're home again. Now I knew just how he felt, 'cause me and Cracker Jack was friends. And through the woods and fields we would often roam about. And when we got in trouble, we would help each other out. Why, I could run almost as fast as Cracker Jack could run. We had a lot in common and we had a lot of fun. He was always with me when I was growing up. We shared each other's good times and we shared each other's love. He only lives in memory now, but often I think back to the days of childhood, the days of Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack, the best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that, a playmate, a companion. He was love and understanding. That was Cracker Jack. The best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that. Why, everything a kid could want I had in Cracker Jack. In Cracker Jack. Come on, boy. Thank you.
It'll be some better.
Blue Spanish eyes, teardrops are falling from your Spanish eyes.
No, I'm supposed to cry, right? Okay. Please. Oh, please, don't you cry.
Well, this is supposed to be serious.
I know that it is, senor, but this is just adios, and I swear that it don't mean goodbye.
Well, I'm going to sing mine straight.
Yeah, do.
Soon I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. Quick, say si,
Si, si, senor.
say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me.
That's pretty good.
You see?
So much for that. Well, way back in history, 3,000 years, or really ever since time began, there's been a whole lot of women shedding a whole lot of tears over a brown-eyed handsome man.
That's what the trouble was, a brown-eyed handsome man. A brown-eyed handsome man.
Let's get serious. This one's too pretty to mess up. In
The twilight glow I see you, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again.
Love is like a dying ember.
Don't let memories remain. And through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in
those tears and get myself together. And I think I'll mosey down the hall and have a look around. 'Cause I can't stay inside this lonely room and cry forever. I think I'd really rather join the 2 doors down. I would, 'cause 2 doors down, they're laughing and drinking and having a party. But 2 doors down, they're not aware that I'm around. Over here I am no longer crying or feeling sorry, but we're having a party just 2 doors down. But I can't believe I'm standing here dry-eyed, all smiles and talking and making conversation with the new love I have found. So I ask him, would you like to be alone? And we start walking, goes down the hall to my place here, 2 doors down. Yeah, 'cause 2 doors down, they're laughing and drinking and having a party. But 2 doors down, they're not aware that we're around. Oh, but here we are, we're feeling everything but sorry. We're having our own party, 2 doors down. Everybody, oh, 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 2 doors down. And I'll be there, yeah, oh, 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 2 doors down. Oh, 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 2 doors down. Oh, 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 2 doors down. Oh, 2 doors down. They're laughing and drinking and having a party. But 2 doors down, we're not aware that they're around. Over here we live, we're feeling everything but sorry. We're having our own party, 2 doors down. That's right, we're having our own party, 2 doors down.
It's always a real thrill for me to introduce this beautiful little lady. She's going to sing for you a #1 country song she wrote and recorded, titled Joshua, Miss Dolly Parton.
Well, a good ways down the railroad tracks, there was this little old rundown shack, and in it lived a man I'd never seen. Folks said he was a mean and a vicious man, and you better not set foot on his land, but I didn't think nobody could be that mean. So I took out a walking down the railroad track. I was gonna go down to that little old shack and just find out if all them things I'd heard was true. Was a big black dog laying in the yard, and it growled at me, and I swallowed hard, and I heard somebody say, well, who are you? Boy, and there he stood in the door of that shack, and his beard and his hair was long and black, and he was the biggest man I'd ever seen. When he spoke, his voice was low and deep, and he just didn't frighten me, 'cause somehow I just knew he wasn't me. He said, what you doing snooping around my place? Then I saw a smile come across his face, and I smiled back and told him who I was. Said, come on in, pull you up a chair. Might as well, since you're already here. He said, you can just call me enjoyed the story of me and Joshua. Thank you.